we're recording. I don't like the way you look at that hat.
Well, the other way is making feel like my. Okay, first of all, who gives a fuck what I look like? Oh my bad.
What the
Sorry.
Heck is that?
I don't know. Crickets.
Alright, we're gonna get started. Okay. Because I'm slightly ashamed of this project, and I don't want it to be affiliated too much with the studio.
What? What?
I don't know.
What's stupid? Like give you a blowjob?
Being yourself.
I'm being no.
For not putting my faith in somebody who doesn't deserve it. No, are my nipples dead?
Email me,
Yes.
please, and thank
please.
you.
Holly or Halls.
You are listening to the Friends with Issues podcast, where no topic is too inappropriate. Strap in and don't be a bitch.
The views and opinions expressed on the Friends with Issues podcast do not reflect that of Vibref Studios, Jason Grant-Henriques, Geek Bros, Urban Eye. Nothing is playing. Damn it! I gotta start over again.
What happened?
My mic wasn't on.
Is mine on?
Yeah. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
The views and opinions expressed on the Friends with Issues podcast do not reflect that of Vibref Relation Studios, its affiliates, its cohorts, its... What the heck was that?
That's me listening to you.
That's what your soul sounds like? When I do a disclaimer?
Yes.
Listen, this is not a horror show. I mean, it's a nightmare to me. Like right now, how tired I am. But no, it's not a horror show. So. Okay, cool. No dead air, Halls. Thanks for tuning in to Friends with Issues, episode 11, titled, Do You Even Deep Throat, Bro?
You know who that's for, though, right?
Do you even deep throat, bro? Is it for he who shall not be named?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Halls.
Everybody's saying that he should just come out of the closet. I'm just saying. If he needs help, you're his BFF. I think you should help him.
Like kissing him or something? Or like how
I think I asked you one time you should kiss him and you were really pissed.
I was?
Yeah, because you're like, your ideas are stupid.
Oh.
No, fucking stupid, you said.
We here at the Friends with Issues do not condone homophobic behavior.
Then why don't you kiss him?
Do you want to get into this? Oh, because I don't...
Oh, I want to get into it.
What? You want to rub your knee again?
No, that was like...
You liked it.
That was really weird.
Previously on Friends with Issues.
Okay, so tonight... What? No, what?
No, wait. Hold
okay.
on.
Oh, sure. You said you want to get into it.
I'll get into it. So what are we doing today, Halls?
Oh, we're going to talk about somebody being shamed for their ring size. An Indiana teacher forced to resign. Conspiracy theory, man found with 11 children.
That's hot.
Audience participation. You said you were going to talk to her a little about, is it called chemitrails or something like that?
Chemtrails? Yeah.
Yeah. Leslie.
You put chemitrails.
I don't know what the hell it's called. Are you done laughing? Oh, that's not right. This isn't right. Hold on, my bad. I didn't change this. All right, so hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. Oh, there you go. Wait, hold on. Is that it? No, hold on.
What is happening?
I forgot to change something. Man jailed after he banned girlfriend from using Snapchat after 4-week relationship.
Well, interesting. Jailed? Okay.
Yeah. Throwing shade at Vibe.
Oh.
And in the stupid news, we have man takes drugs to police station to have them tested.
Well.
I think that's...
I'm already on board on all this.
Let me see. I think that's it.
So,
yep, that would be it.
So what's missing in the outline?
What do you mean what's missing?
You said something wasn't changed.
This wasn't. I had something else that we were going to talk about, but I scratched it. I took that off.
Oh.
That's not correct.
What's not correct?
Fox apologized after conversation recorded. They had a golf tournament, and one of their mics picked up this guy talking about him fucking this girl. And it was live on TV. Yeah, so they legit had to like apologize. It's like, yeah, and this girl, he goes, yeah, that's her, and I bent her over and all this stuff. And
where was it picking up?
I guess one of the mics. Yeah, like
that you see, they're supposed to have unidirectional mics. So either they had an omnidirectional one. Unidirectional is like these mics that we're recording right now. It only picks up what it's pointed at. Omnidirectional is like the mic, and it has like a radius. It'll pick up a radius of sound. So but most productions have either lapel mics or unidirectional mics. That means it must have been one of their correspondents that had their mic on. I'm just saying. Maybe
I'd have to look into it.
You should look into it because
I should.
That would have been hilarious.
All right, give me a pen. I'll write it down because I'll forget. But anyway. All right, so shall I start?
Let's get into it.
Okay, so a YouTube star shamed by internet trolls over size of engagement ring. So a beaming bride-to-be has been subjected to a cruel shaming on social media over the size of her engagement ring. Do you remember that?
We didn't even talk about our social media.
Because that's your job.
Okay, no, I'm going to let you continue that, but I'm going to put down here. I'm going to put it.
That is not my job because every time I do it, you make fun of me. And I said I'm not doing it anymore.
No, and I totally understand. And you know what? It's right for you not to do it because it makes us look really bad.
Your face makes us look bad.
Why is it going to be about my face?
Because it's ugly.
That's hurtful. That's hurtful.
You'll be right.
I got a nice new haircut, and
Again?
No, this is the hair from last week, but it's still nice. It's still fresh. I'm gonna get another haircut again on Wednesday before. I don't want to hear about it. Okay.
Don't give a fuck.
My guys partying. All right. So YouTube star shamed by internet trolls over ring size.
Yes.
Engagement ring size. Get into it. Again.
So it says, it just seems he went into the store like, show me the smallest ring ever made. One person wrote. Somebody else wrote, aw, cute, where's the ring? The Lovebirds, Jen and her fiance Leo, are hosts on a popular YouTube channel food vlog called Just Eat Life. After 9 years of dating, he popped the question, and she probably posted a photo on Instagram showing off the slim hammered gold ring with a tiny pearl. Congratulations poured in from their fans, but so did mockery of the ring's modest size and the fit. 9 years could have asked your ring. 9 years could have asked your ring size and maybe spent more than 100 on it. Oh, because you got to see the picture.
Is it that bad?
It's that bad.
I mean,
Jason.
I mean,
can you if you put the plus?
Can we?
Yeah.
Can we?
No, it doesn't work. All right, so expand it and just look at it because it looks like it didn't fit.
Okay.
No, you know what are you doing?
I'm trying to see.
No. I'm going to show you how to do it.
Okay, show me how to do it.
Okay.
Just put your hand there. And show me how to do it. Okay. Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's tight.
So.
Yeah, that's tight. The ring is tight. That's
wait. Why is this all weird now? I can't see.
Because you did that. You need to you need to resize it back down again.
Okay. Like the ring. No, you did something before. Something's wrong with it.
Anything.
We'll fix it for me. There. Okay. So, somebody said 9 years.
Yeah, that ring is tight. No, it's tight. I'm not even going to talk about the size of it. It doesn't matter. But it looks tight. I don't even know how she got it on her finger, and I don't think she can get it off.
That's what she said.
That is what she said.
Other comments, the haters, like those that called the ring beautiful. Jealous losers always hate when they see someone who's happy. Congratulations. Very happy, except that's the smallest ring I've ever seen. Another one said, are you getting the diamond at the wedding? I mean, they should have known something was... I mean, they're on YouTube, so you gotta expect comments like this.
I agree.
So the joyful occasion was ruined even further when comments such as, it must suck to wait 9 years for a ring that looks like that. Somebody else wrote, my best friend would have at least known my ring size, especially after 9 years. In addition to rudely ridiculing the simple style of Jen's engagement ring, which is made of a simple gold band and a small pearl, others mocked the fit of the ring. Defending her husband to be choice, Jen said, he knew exactly what type of ring I'd love. A delicate hammered gold ring with a tiny pearl. I don't usually wear any jewelry, but when I do, it's simple and minimal. And who the fuck are you texting?
Nobody.
Let me see.
No, nobody. No, actually, what I wanted to do is show you, because with that being said, this is a good segue to...
All right, while you're doing this, I'm going to finish reading it.
No. It's a good segue for this. My beeful got engaged in Iceland.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh, wow. Janine, the host of from Breaking the Beans.
Oh, we need to talk about that too.
Why?
First of all, who the fuck do you think you are calling her your BFF?
Look.
I don't... Okay, good. I'm happy.
Nice?
Good.
Is that nice?
First of all, you guys are not best friends.
No, we're not. No.
Then don't fucking say that, because I just saw it, and that's another thing I was going to bring up, but not at this podcast.
Okay, well, let's save it for the next podcast.
Not fucking cool.
What's that?
Not cool. Because how long have you known her for?
But we have a connection.
How? You have a fucking connection.
We do have a connection.
Really?
Listen, she was my sunshine on a cloudy
I
clinic.
hope you choke on a fucking dick.
You left.
So you know what? How about the fuck this? I'm not going to email you anymore. How about that?
Yo, that's not cool.
No, fuck you. She's your fucking sunshine at work. Let her fucking email you now.
But she's not. She left.
Oh, but you guys are fucking BFFs.
Beefles. We're beefles.
Beefles
is different. It's very different. And you have that fucking Ray guy, or as a close guy friend. You call him your best friend. What's his name?
Really? Ray? Okay.
Ray.
Don't know any fucking Rays, but go on.
The white guy. What's the white guy's name? Mike? Or with the tattoos?
You know who
What's
my best
name?
friend is? Jason! Jason's my best friend! Vibe. Ask anybody at work who I only talk about. It's you. Right now, all of a sudden, this fucking beefle fucking comes out of nowhere.
Actually, I've known her for like a year.
Ooh, a whole fucking year. A whole year.
Have we lost the topic of the ring size and stuff?
God, because somebody had mentioned it to me, that they saw the video where she says that, and that person is fucking livid, and she's coming for your ass. It's not even me.
It's person. What person? What video?
Don't worry about it. On her stupid fucking whatever fucking podcast you do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they saw the video of it where she says it.
Okay.
And you sat there and agreed with her. So you can go fuck off now, and she can fucking email you all day at work now.
I apologize, and I honestly feel bad.
No, you don't.
Hold on. Can you at least let me? If I'm gonna fake apologize, at least let me finish.
No, I don't want. I want you to choke on a dick. No, I'm really pissed because she's not your fucking best friend.
I didn't say she's my best friend.
You just said we have a connection. It's the same fucking thing.
She's my beefle. She's not my
okay,
best,
what does that mean?
She's not my best friend.
What does that mean?
That means that we're close. She's beyond a friend. She's beyond a coworker.
Really?
She's in a special place. Yes.
Really? Okay.
What? You're being a typical woman right now. I want you to know that.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh my god.
That's fine. I'm gonna replace you real fucking quick.
Quick. Nobody replaced you though.
Mm-hmm.
Who replaced you?
I'm gonna start calling everybody else my other bet.
You don't see me taking her out on places. I take you. When I want to do, I go with you. What are you talking about?
No, that's not cool. You need to fucking tell her to fucking kick rocks.
Negative.
Okay.
Absolutely negative.
All right. It's all gravy.
You need to tell. You need to tell.
Well, let's make up another name. Let's try it.
You know what I'm talking about.
Make it up.
You know what I'm talking about.
Don't know.
His name is Rob. Is it Rob?
I don't know who you're talking about.
It's Rob. He's a white guy. And you say, I'm so close to him, and we do whatever.
We do? Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Is it Rob? What the hell's his name?
Show me the receipts. Where? Show me him.
I gotta go find our old emails where you talk about him.
Old? How old?
Not really that old. Maybe a couple months ago, really.
Oh, okay. Good luck with that. Good luck.
You know what I'm talking about, though.
Vibe's a fucking asshole. And if he's talking to any girls, he's a fucking piece of shit. Don't bother talking to him. He's not a nice person. Go hang out with whatever the fuck her name is. I hope her marriage fucking ends.
Wow. That's horrible.
Whatever. I don't give a fuck.
That's not nice.
I don't care.
You should apologize.
Fuck you and fuck you.
We here at Friends with Issues podcast like to apologize for any shade being thrown at the wrong person because
I don't apologize.
It's funny. I would think that by now, with your advanced age, you'd be going through menopause, not your period. Oh my god! Did you strike me on camera on the podcast? How dare you?
I'm pissed.
Why?
I wish you would have never brought it up. I would have forgotten about it.
I didn't bring it up.
And so I went back to work and somebody mentions it again.
I didn't bring it up.
My biffle. Oh look, my biffle got married. What the fuck? So what? Big deal. I don't give a fuck. Don't care. I don't care.
But look at this way. She's getting married. She might leave me in the dust.
Don't care. She's going to leave you in the dust. They all leave you in the dust.
No, they don't.
I'm the only one that stays around.
schedule. Okay, I have food prep to do. We didn't even get through the first thing. 13 minutes of nothing. Can we carry on with the YouTube trolls and stuff? Or
anyway, she said the ring is also practical as a cook. If you pick up that fucking phone one more time, I will end you.
Sorry. Okay, go. She's defending her husband to be, or I don't know where you are reading.
The ring is also practical as a cooking show host. Jen pointed out that her hands are usually covered in food, so a larger ring would have been hindrance.
Well, wouldn't you take the ring off during the show? I mean,
I don't think you're supposed to. I don't know.
You're not supposed to take the ring off? I'm pretty sure you don't want
probably, but she probably doesn't want to. Well, if it fits like that, she's not going to be able to.
Oh.
No, I'm just saying. Sorry, Jen. So Jen says she was saddened that so many negative comments came from women, but she says she was heartened, whatever.
Wait, show me where you are.
Heartened, right here. Heartended. Anyway, right here.
Heartened? Where'd you get that? That's not a real word.
I copy and paste, bro.
Okay.
The couple has not yet announced a wedding date.
They won't.
So Phil wrote, the tradition is to spend 1 month's salary on a ring. He works for... Well, this one says whatever.
It's 2 months' salary.
Phil, you fucked up. You're wrong. So anyway, the tradition is to spend 2 months' salary on a ring. He works for YouTube, people. So basically, they're saying that... That's
1 month's salary.
Yes.
So he basically defended him while doing a backhanded... Wow.
Yeah.
That's funny. Phil, you suck. No, but it means, isn't it the thought that counts?
Yes, definitely. I think it's the people are just assholes.
I will admit that freaking ring is tight. It's tight. It looks tight. But other than
look how happy she is. She's all happy, all smiles. You know what I mean? It doesn't even matter. I don't think so.
Absolutely. I totally agree. They're very happy. It's like congratulations to them and to those like them. But.
Do you think I'm stupid?
I can't talk about anybody. But yeah, you guys suck. Everybody sucks, okay? Like, come on, let's go. Let's move on to the next one.
That's you. That's all you.
What's me?
Indiana teacher.
And why is it mine?
Because you're the one that...
I gave this one to you?
Yeah. You said I think you actually said you printed this out and read it. It's really good.
Okay, well... So we're moving on to the next topic, Indiana teacher. An Indiana orchestra teacher says public school administration gave him 3 options at the end of the school year. Referring to his students as the opposite sex, resign or be fired. He decided to resign at the end of the school year because the school would not budge. But at the local school board meeting Monday, he pleaded to have his job back. The board voted instead to accept his resignation. Local public officials have so far refused to publicly discuss the policy they put into place at the beginning of 2018 at this particular high school, wherever, this community school. The district employed... they put out a transgender policy document in January instructing staff to call students by their chosen names and pronouns once they are designated on school records. In other words, here's the thing. School says, if a boy says, I want to be called a girl, and call me, my name is Jason, but I want to be called Jessica, that as long as once they're designated that in the school, you must call them Madam and Jessica, even if
why Jessica?
Even if, I'm just saying. I don't know. That's what I thought of. Or Jasmine, whatever. You have to call them by that. Even if their given name is Jason, and even if their given sex is male, you're required to. And so this teacher refused. He said, if you're born a male and you're a male on your paperwork, I'm going to call you by the name that was given to you, not by the name that you want or that you're asking for. So,
and I think these are like middle schoolers,
yes,
right? They're not even like in high school. So, not that it should make a difference.
So,
but
Mr. Klug's religious beliefs have absolutely no place in the public school, as they say. But he thinks he believes that it morally conflicts with that, basically, and what parents believe. I'm trying to read the rest of it. Basically, it hits back to the term that there are only 2 sexes. Now, sex and gender are 2 different things. Sex is what you biologically are. what you're born as. You're only born as male or female. Gender is a linguistic term for a non-physical concept. Basically, gender was created by this doctor who insisted. Actually, even better, I'm gonna find that clip on YouTube, and I'm gonna play it for you guys right now, and you guys will see what gender is and
really
what he did.
Really?
No, but it's not like one of those things. It's not what you think. It's actually about it's from this guy ER.
Why is there porn all over?
Where do you see porn?
Oh, everywhere.
Where? Shut the fuck. You know what? Don't even. No, just no. Okay, no.
I'm just
no.
Okay.
I said no. Shoot, I don't like your behavior. You need to tone that down. You need to tone that down.
Who the fuck you think you're talking to?
I'm not sure anymore because. Oh my god, I can't figure it out.
Thank God. Keep reading.
No, it's very important.
I thought you had food prep. I got food prep. I got food prep.
Too late now.
Steven Universe is shit.
Okay, sorry. That's alright. So this is a rant from ER, and he actually will break down for us. And it's his episode. It's called Steven Rappyverse, or How He Learned to Stop Worrying About Love. How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love to Fuse. Now he's on YouTube. It's E:R, and it's actually very interesting. So there we go. Let me bring it up. There we go. So listen to this closely. This is gender.
Meanwhile, Rebecca Sugar herself has admitted quite pridefully that Steven Universe was intended to tear down and play with the semiotics of gender.
Now he's doing a critique of Steven Universe and how God shit awful it is. But there's a part in it though that he breaks down the concept of gender, and it was brilliant. And actually, I believe I wanted to do this anyway. So here we go.
They're in cartoons for children. Hey, a little trivia for you. Did you know that gender is a social sciences term from 1955, coined by a sexologist named John Money?
I did not.
Gender is defined as the state of being male or female, typically used with reference to social and cultural differences rather than biological ones. In layman's terms, gender is not your biological sex, but what you mentally think is your sex. Now, some of you might be thinking that the brain is biological, and so there literally couldn't be any separation of your mental state from your biology. To put it another way, there'd be no meaningful separation between the terms gender and sex. But John Money thought differently. He thought if, say, a boy were socialized enough to be a girl, that boy could fundamentally be a girl. That is to say, he thought there were no innate differences between males and females, contrary to the entire field of biology. Now, John Money was unable to get anybody to take his gender pet project seriously until a boy by the name of David Reimer came along. Upon birth, David lost his willy during the penile mutilation ritual, and so Money found the perfect opportunity to swoop in and perform a bout of human experimentation. He had the infant boy's testicles lopped off, replaced it all with an artificial vagina, and then had the parents raise David to be a girl while undergoing hormone treatments. Furthermore, he had David, as a young child, imitate sex acts with his twin brother to normalize David as a bottom. Money even had the brothers undress and engage in genital inspections, which he took a photograph of on at least one occasion. Money described the experiments as successful, though David never ended up identifying as a woman and described his visits with Money as traumatic. But whatever, close enough. Except that in adulthood, David's brother killed himself by ODing on antidepressants, and David later shot himself in the head with a sawed-off shotgun.
No shit!
You're always going to see people that are going to say, well, the Dave Reimer case could have been successful.
Now this is Dave Reimer talking.
I'm living proof, and if you're not going to take my word as gospel, because I have lived through it, who else are you going to listen to?
Bro,
who else is there? I've lived through it.
Cracked out.
Is it going to take somebody to wind up killing themselves, shooting themselves in the head for people to listen?
Which is exactly what he ended up doing.
Wait, I got a headache. What the fuck just happened?
What do you mean? Get closer to the mic, please.
I'm confused. What happened? They let this dude do this?
Basically, the idea.
Who let them do this to these kids?
The parents. What do you think?
Well, are the parents charged or like?
No, it was a psychological and a social experiment that was done on this child. Basically, what happened was we get circumcised, and it was a freak accident, and the baby lost his David when he was a baby lost his penis. So the doctor John Money decided to swoop in and say, hey, listen, he lost his dick, so let's make him let's turn him into a girl. And we can condition him to be a girl. We can make him be a girl. We can give him a vagina, and he'll never know the difference. And the parents probably said that's better than having a son with no dick. See what I'm trying to say?
But he was making him fool around with his brother.
That. You see, I don't know. You see, I haven't really delved too much into this to know how much of the parents really knew. But what I can say is that this is the guy that created the concept of gender. He created the concept of gender. So
he did all that, and the guy still wants to be a guy.
Yeah. Exactly. So this is going back to the concept of gender. Gender isn't real, ladies and gentlemen. Gender is a socio term about what you think your sex is. That's why you see gender and sex usually on the same form. Gender is a linguistic term. It has nothing to do with what you came out. It's what you think you are, not what you physically and biologically are. That's why there's 72 genders but only 2 sexes. See what I'm trying to say? So whether you say that this Indiana teacher is being what's the word, insensitive or not, he's well within his right to say, listen, I'm going to follow the sexes. If you're born a male, no matter what you identify with, I'm going to call you a male because that's what you are. You're a male. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the thing, is he refused to bend over, no pun intended, to the school board or the parents or the policymakers to force him to have to accept the gender assignment of a sex of a person. So basically, he refused to just go with the pro transgender policies. The problem with this is that it's kind of disconcerting. So it goes to the point now that says here, Indiana public schools may teach children as young as 5 that a boy can become a girl or a girl can become a boy. Teachers may tell students that they must refer to a transgender student as belonging to a false sex and using inappropriate pronouns. In other words, it allows exactly what transpired in California, or something happened in California. But basically, they are now just like how we have language of care and stuff. They actually are now giving classes for transgender tolerance that young.
I'm not cool with that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and to me either. I don't want my if all right. It's kind of like how I feel about religion. If you're gonna throw them into religion at a young age, you don't know if they believe in religion because they believe or because they were indoctrinated into it at a young age. Same concept. You're gonna throw these kids, and everybody, come on now. We all go through those moments when we're confused and we wonder, and we question our sex, or we question. This is not good. You know what
I think it's too young. It's
way too young.
That's like teaching about sex ed in elementary school or something.
Right. So that's what that's about. And yeah, he resigned even though he wanted his job back, but which I don't know why you'd want to, because you stick to your guns. You kind of ruin your guns when you kind of just like, let me get my job back. I'll
but then you go home and you don't have your medical, your insurance, your 401, your fucking pension. Then you start going, shit.
You're right, but then that should have been in your mind when you resigned to begin with. No.
Maybe he thought, who knows?
He resigned. He said, if you're going to give me these 3 options, I'm going to resign.
It says in there that he wanted his job back?
Yeah. He went to the school board meeting, but the school board said, no, we're going to accept your resignation and call it a day.
Yeah, because there's like 1,000 other people that'll go there and.
But even though we didn't do our social media, I would love to hear what you guys think about this the transgender agenda. Wow, tongue twister. Especially and how do you feel about it potentially being forced this way into schools where they'll be teaching that it's okay and and tolerance and all that kind of stuff. I'm all about tolerance, but brainwashing, it feels like more a little bit of brainwashing to me.
It says here in the Brownsburg policy says that schools will allow boys to compete in girls' athletic and music events and vice versa.
Right. And
it says boys will be allowed into girls' locker rooms and bathrooms and vice versa. That's not fucking cool with me.
Yeah.
Not cool.
Yeah.
And I have a boy. I could imagine if I had a little girl.
But that's the transgender agenda. And again, what if you just... effing around. You're like, oh, I'm a girl, and you go in there and just, yeah, I like that. Come on now. When you know, guys pretend to be gay sometimes to mess with girls. Come on now. You know? So, I'm just saying.
There's going to be a lot of at-home school kids. I'm telling you now. There's probably not, like, who knows?
Right,
there's probably not going to be any schools in the future, period.
Oh, you've been saying that forever. With all the articles that you be reading and throwing your mind into some kind of gutter or some kind of, like, hellhole.
You really think there's going to be schools?
Yeah,
they sent out, my friend told me that they sent out a mass email to, like, all the parents to show you how to sign up your kids for online schooling.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
After that last shooting, a lot of people pulled their kids out.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They pulled out? It was a little late for that, though. Sorry, I just want to lighten the mood. No. Anyway, if you guys want to see that entire thing, understand, though, that this guy's ER is E:R. He's hilarious. I love his videos on YouTube. So it's youtube.com. Oh, he doesn't have a vanity thing, but just type E:R. He has this, like, black silhouette thumbnail with a smile and white eyes, and then you can check it out. It's basically he's shitting all over Steven Universe because of the creator of it and how they play around with sex and gender in there. So he brought that in there. But if you want to watch it, check it out. He's hilarious. I like him. I would recommend it just to watch that video, just as a companion to this. And ER, if you're listening, which you probably aren't, let's do a collaboration because you're the man. So, sorry.
No, you're not.
I am sorry.
Okay.
Okay, let me just put the
You do that.
I'm adding what we added to it. ER.
That's not a semicolon.
Video. I know, but I'm just whatever. Oh, that's not it either. Where is the button? That's it.
That's not what you had before.
Oh, ER video we discussed. All right, Golly, go to the next thing. Come on, Holls. Keep it going. Keep the train going. What else we talk about? You just said something else. Okay. Well, what are you doing? We can't have dead air.
Do you see what's next?
Yeah, I do see what's next, and I see your name is there. Okay. Well, Holls is feeling a little out of it because of all the deep gender talk. But now it's time for my favorite segment, which is...
That's what I was waiting for.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't have to say it. Why didn't you say it?
Because you always say it.
I don't always say anything.
You always say stuff like that.
So why don't you, if you want to jump in...
I don't want to jump in. It's your job.
Oh, my.
I suck at it.
Which is...
No, you don't. You're really good at this.
Oh,
which is...
Shit.
Conspiracy Files.
Conspiracy Files in your ass. Sorry, I wanted to say something. So,
I bet you wanted in your
Holls,
ass.
you're all on board. This is man found with 11 children.
Yes. This is awful. Hold on. I mean, I could have done this before, but
Yes,
right.
yeah, you probably could have, but
lacking. Okay, so man found with 11 children on filthy New Mexico compound was training them to commit school shooting. The documents allege that 39-year-old, I don't even know how would you say that? Wahaj? Let's call him Wahili.
No, no, you are so insensitive, man. Don't be. We here at Friends with Issues do not condone any prejudice or discriminatory or what is it called? Stereotypical
Okay,
remarks.
so anyway, 39-year-old Wahili.
It's Siraj Wahaj.
Wahaj?
Siraj.
I see that.
Wahaj.
Okay, so Swahili was conducting weapons training at the property in Amalia near the Colorado border. A foster parent of one of the 11 children allegedly stated to law enforcement that this idiot had trained the child in the use of an assault rifle in preparation for future school shootings, according to a criminal complaint. Law enforcement was aware of a short-distance shooting range that had been installed at the compound. Alex Koshik of the Teos Country Public Defender's Office said
tacos.
Okay, Tacos County.
I literally thought you probably meant to put tacos there because if you put a C, it's Tacos County.
Okay.
But Teos County. Carry on.
Said the allegations were not explained and the information came from the foster parent of a child removed from the compound, according to
Wahaj.
AP. Wahaj was heavily armed with an AR-15 semi-automatic rifle, 5 30-round magazines, and 4 handguns last week when sheriff deputies executed a search warrant and swarmed the property to look for him and his young son, whom authorities believed was kidnapped by Wahaj. Prosecutors filed the documents Wednesday and asked that this idiot be held without bail because he has proven to be a danger to the community. Should the defendant be released from custody, there is a substantial likelihood defendant may commit new crimes due to his planning and preparation for future school shootings. The criminal, that's whatever the complaint read. This idiot did not enter a plea when he appeared in court Wednesday afternoon. A judge ruled that he be held until a no bond hearing takes place within the next 5 days.
Let's wrap this up. Let's. So why do we have this? Why do we have this here on Conspiracy Files?
Oh, you told me to put it on there.
I did, but you put your name there, so I assumed you were going to talk about it.
No, because you were talking already about these other ones. So that's.
Yeah, but I already told you that whole you, the me, the you, the me thing. It doesn't work if it's not a topic that you're interested in. You know.
Oh my god.
No, I'm just saying though because. Okay,
that's fine. So I don't know. I didn't find a conspiracy there.
Well, hold on now. You're talking about he took 11 children for future school shootings. Now, what is the major thing I've been saying about school shootings and shootings in general?
They're fake.
They're false flags to do what?
To something to control us. To control weapons or control
to take
something.
our guns away.
Yes.
Now, I don't have a gun, and Holls only has her AK-47. Oh no, you left it in the Charles Manson truck, right? Before you gave it away.
You need to stop.
Sorry. So, no, I'm not a gun owner, and but I'm all about the right to bear arms. You know, it's part of the Constitution, and I don't give a damn under what pretense it was put there. It was put there. So, I think that, and so this goes back to what I've been thinking, that these are all pre-planned things. So what purpose does he have to be training kids to be school shooters in the future, if not to formulate the agenda? What does he gain from it? What does he gain from it? He doesn't gain anything. He's probably hired by the CIA to abduct children that have no parents.
No, what do you mean? Okay, well, if you would have let me finish.
Okay.
These are the mothers. They were there.
What?
On the property. There's 3 women.
Okay. And
apparently they were saying they're Islam or something like that.
But they said they're foster kids or whatever.
No, there was one. These articles are so damn confusing.
Right.
I didn't understand all that. But if you keep reading the article, it says that the 3 adult women are believed to be the mothers of the 3 children. They found a dead child on the property.
Well, but there's 11 children though. So.
Right, but they found a dead one, and their reply, these women were Mother Flower. Where is it? Hold on. The death of the child. The 3 female adults would only provide names of themselves and the children, but would not give any information as to the whereabouts of the child. I guess that's the one that they found, except to say that he is not my son, and they're not allowed to talk about him. So they were starving to death. They had no water. They had no electricity there. They had no running water. That's what they were living in this here.
Right, like a little shanty town.
Right. So 11 children were held. So I don't know. That's why I'm saying the foster child. I don't know.
But you do know. But you do know that one of the big things when it comes to brainwashing a person is you have to break them down. Before you can brainwash a person, you literally have to strip them away, and you strip them away by putting them in harsh conditions, by sleep deprivation, by sound torture. By torture, physical torture, emotional torture, and eventually, it doesn't matter how strong you are, everybody's psyche breaks. You become mute. But it's easier to break a child than as an adult. See what I'm trying to say? So, for all we know, this is just a camp to literally break down the psyche of these children and create what, if you want to call, Manchurian candidates. Kids that they'll reprogram them, they'll be back to normal, and then at the drop of a dime, they flip. Just like how all these weird school shootings happen, where all of a sudden this really odd kid just snaps one day and just shoots up the place. And sometimes they're like, well, nobody even thought it was him, or he came out of nowhere. You know what I'm trying to say? So I am quite convinced that they stumbled upon one of those many fronts where they brainwash kids and they throw them out into the reality. And then eventually you turn a switch, or you do what you need to do, and they flip. Or you put on medication and they flip. That's what I believe. That's why I think this is a conspiracy file. I believe they just stumbled upon one of the many ways that these false flag attacks are done by abducting children and brainwashing them, breaking them down.
This dude, this one here, I don't know this is the one we were talking about, Swahili, whatever.
Okay.
He looks like he comes and goes. This dude looked like he was out there. You know what I mean? This guy looks like he probably has a house somewhere else.
No,
this guy,
he probably finds the kids and kidnaps them, and he brings them to this guy.
They're saying that I think that he might even be the father. That's what I'm thinking at this point.
Or he's breeding, but he had 11 kids.
Yeah, with 3 different women. Why not?
It's possible, but Muslim or not, or Islam or not, the fact of the matter is that this program. It sounds very legitimate to me to what I believe I've uncovered about such things as Parkland and Sandy Hook and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I've researched them. I'm just like, a lot of things don't make any sense.
Did you see the article about the Parkland dude that they dropped the ball on him? I think he asked for help. At least the article was saying that he asked for help, and they kind of were like, whatever.
I do remember that they never followed up, and that he either asked for help or somebody reported him for help or whatever it was, and they didn't follow up on him. But I mean, I look, it depends on how it sounds, and to be perfectly honest with you, there are a lot of kids with issues, and when you're young, everything seems big. You know what I'm trying to say?
Right.
Like, I remember the crap that I was freaking out about when I was in high school. I look at it now, I'm just like...
Right, it's petty. Yeah.
Exactly. So when you're asking for an adult to identify with a high schooler and saying, dude, you still live at home. You don't pay any bills. Like, shut the fuck up. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, just no. No.
Well, Kevin said, notice that the words Muslim and Islam occur nowhere within this story. So I guess I don't know.
Does that mean anything?
Yeah, because they're always saying that the Muslim and Islams are the ones that are, trying to off us.
Right.
So I guess because of this picture here that they have white, the women have, I don't know, I guess they're covering up their heads and their whatever.
Yeah.
And then this one wrote, Arizona Jones wrote, the religion of peace doing what it does best. Guy is the son of a... Oh, so this guy is saying that this dude here, this one here is... I didn't research it, though. Guy is the son of a Brooklyn Muslim. Imam, that's something... I-M-A-M. I guess that's...
Imam.
That had connections to the World Trade Center bombings.
The World Trade Center bombers also say that's a CIA thing, so...
But even then, that's conspiracy theory.
Exactly. You see what I'm trying to say? Okay, so all right. To bring that up, let me have to type this down, because whenever we put these things in there, I need to add to it.
You do that. Add it, baby. Add it. Type. Oh, yeah.
What's it
Type.
Called? Twin Tower.
Maybe you want to spell it right?
You're so rude to me.
I'm not happy with you right now.
I know you are, but you'll get over it, because I do a lot of nice things for you, and I'm allowed to mess up. I think I've earned the right to mess up 1,000 times with you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But I have to be perfect?
I didn't say it. When have I ever stopped you from being perfect, or requested you to be perfect? When? When?
Calm down. Calm the fuck down.
No. You blasted me on this podcast. You yelled at me on this podcast.
Because you said that you have another best friend.
Okay.
Who does that?
Okay, so let's start over.
Who does that?
Oh my God! Look! Do you see that? Look at that spike right there.
That's right.
You should apologize to our listeners' ears. We here at the Friends of This Podcast will not reimburse you for any eardrums. Okay, stop. Bombings. Okay, so basically, so what you said is that one of these guys has connection to the
that's what
Twin Tower bombs. That's an alleged. Here's the thing: what you guys don't know, not 9/11 guys, the original bombing back in the 90s. Here's what you guys don't realize is that the terrorists that bombed the World Trade Center, okay, were a CIA front. It's been proven that the CIA knew about it. They had somebody infiltrate the group that was going to do it, and the idea was they were supposed to substitute the explosives for fakes and then arrest them. And at the last minute, they called it off. They let it happen on purpose. and they expected that one tower would fall into the other, and it didn't happen. And they were kind of upset about that because they wanted what happened in 9/11 to happen, where it gave us the reason to go into the thing. This is not. I mean, it's a conspiracy theory, but it's also on the record that the CIA or the FBI, one of them, knew about the bombings beforehand, had the group infiltrated. They were going to substitute the explosive for fake explosives and then arrest them. You know? But instead, last minute, they called it off and they let it happen.
So why did they let it happen?
The same reason why 9/11 happened. They wanted an excuse to go and invade the Middle East.
For what, oil?
Oil control is a lot of things.
Yeah, but aren't they trying to turn all the cars into like electric and stuff?
Oh yeah, I see all those electric cars. No, they're not. They're not. Oil is too profitable.
Okay, but I mean, how much oil is there? Are we gonna run out sooner or later?
That's what they claim.
There's only so many. What is it called? The dinosaurs.
That's if you assume that oil is made from dinosaurs, and guess what? There is no empirical proof that fossilized bone turns into oil.
So why can't we just make oil?
We can.
We make everything else.
We can. It's called synthetic oil.
So then, what's the big deal? Why are we bombing places then?
Because it's harder to make synthetic oil than it is to just get what's already there.
That's what she said.
That's like saying, yeah, that's what she said. That's like saying, look, we have running water right there. Oh, don't bite me. We have running water right there on my tap, right? Mm-hmm. But instead of going to the tap, we're just gonna make a little bit of hydrogen. Right here, we just make it rain. That's a lot of work, but the water's right there. See what I'm trying to say? So it's the same concept. They can make synthetic oil. There is synthetic oil out there. It's called
but we're killing people and...
Oh yeah, like they care.
Let me tell you, my grandfather said that he did not believe in dinosaurs, and you know why?
Why?
Because they are not in the Bible.
Okay. Oh my God, that's too many conspiracy theories to talk about.
Okay.
Because I don't believe
Thanks for shopping. Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Because I don't believe
okay, so listen.
either.
So audience participation. Did we ever get the...
I don't believe in dinosaurs either.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool.
Because there's a story about that too.
We're not talking about it right now because you have to meal prep and you have to sleep.
It's too late. We already passed it. I mean,
now it's too late. Now it's
it's your own fault because you don't have any respect for my time and you don't appreciate that I have things I need to do.
I just said let's go because you have things you have to do and that's not appreciating your time.
Oh my God! Typical woman. Don't look at me like that.
I'm being dead ass serious right now.
Don't you look at me like that, okay? Oh my God. Yes, I flinched when she came at me. Holly's is a beast, okay? So all right, so we're gonna move on.
Yes.
That's way too much conspiracy theory.
So then let's skip the audience participation right now.
No, why?
Okay, because I don't know. I don't know how long you're gonna go on a rant for.
Well, what is the audience participation? What is there? An
she
email?
wanted to ask. No, that was the last email that she had written. She wanted to know your take about it. Like,
but I thought we had emails to read. You got 2 new emails.
I have, but they're not major. So you want to talk about that later then?
Yeah, let's put chemtrails on the next conspiracy theory.
Sorry, Leslie. Next time.
Next time. Well, but let's do the emails. So now it's time for audience participation. Eventually, I'll get a station ID tag for this, but for right now, audience participation.
Dun dun dun. Okay, so this is an email from some dude called JJ, or maybe Darth Flex.
Yes. This is one of the co-hosts of the Geek Bros and Keeping Up the Geek Bros podcast, and he is an avid listener of Friends with Issues. So thank you, JJ, aka Darth Flex, aka Listen to the Geek Bros podcast, for emailing us. Let's see what he has to say.
So the title of the email was Girl Power. Leslie, be prepared. He said good morning.
He said good morning.
Yes, good morning. It is not that mother cunting hard to be a woman anymore.
Hear, hear.
I think the subject should have been, it is not that hard to be a woman, ... if you are hot. It is much harder if you are not hot.
See, and I disagree with that, but we'll keep going.
No, bullshit. No,
because any... Look.
And that's the end.
There's a...
Signed by Dr. J.J. Rojas.
Dr. J.J. Rojas. No, even if you're ugly... I mean, you might have less options, but there's always some dude trying to holler at you.
No, okay, listen. If you're going with a hot girl and an ugly chick, The ugly chick is always going to be left out.
No,
always.
but of course, there's a preference. I mean, we're like that with food and everything else. But I'm saying that just being a woman in general, there is some guy that's fiending for your poo-tang. That's it. Period. No matter how big or how ugly, there is some guy that'll shell out the big bucks to get inside that. You know it. It's easier for women to date, or at least to attract opposite sex, than it is for men to attract.
But we're not even just talking about dating. We're talking in general. It's still harder to be a woman.
It's no.
Let me see.
It's not that hard. What are you doing?
I'm gonna listen. Leslie sold me out last week. She needs to get her ass up
It's
this week.
11
I don't give a
o'clock.
fuck. I'm calling her.
Well, why? But I'm not ready to debate this. I'm not. Not right now.
Because you're pussying out, but okay.
I am pussying out.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
I'm showing my vag.
And then
right
I have
now.
another email, but it is for a joke, so we can. Somebody send in a joke.
Oh, you submitted a joke. Thank you, random emailer. All right. Well, that was audience participation. I love audience participation. So, if you'd like to talk about, so far we've talked about the transgender agenda, man found 11 children, and Twin Tower bombings. If you have anything you want to say about these topics and the rest that are coming up, don't forget to email us at friendswithissues@gmail.com. That's friends with a Z. Issues with a Z. gmail.com. Because we will read this on the air, and we'll probably end up calling you if we know you, because that's how Holls gets down. No matter what time it is at night.
I don't give a fuck. Listen, I'm an old woman. Everybody knows younger than me, so if I'm up, they should be up.
So if this is not it anymore, what did you replace the Fox thing with? Actually, we talked about it, so I'm going to leave it there. We did talk about it a little bit.
Okay.
So what
I
did
wish
you
I
replace
had
it
the
with?
link. I don't know. You gotta scroll down.
Okay.
Scroll. That one there.
Okay, hold on. Let me get this. You can start, well, no, don't read it yet. Because I need to put it there. Because I need this for when I do the actual work for this podcast that you don't do. Let me see. I'm sorry, but you haven't posted some of the videos that I've given you, and you haven't posted some of the pictures that I've given you, and it actually makes me feel some kind of way because I work really hard.
I know you do.
Post production on this podcast, and I don't feel like you give a shit after we record.
All right, go on. Why don't you read this one as I post?
No time. Go on, do it.
No, go ahead and read. Read for me, please. Read for me.
I don't read these. You post the entire fucking.
So just scam over it.
I don't. Come on. No. Come on, just do it.
No. I'm busy.
Holls,
I'm busy.
come on.
All you gotta do is just skim over it.
Holls, come on.
Long story short, this dude, he met up with this girl, and she's 19, he's 24, and he said that she's not allowed to post anything on Snapchat. He is not allowed to. Wait, I gotta quote this because it's really funny. Blah blah blah. Okay, she's not allowed to. He said she's not allowed to post any selfies on Snapchat. Ordered her not to swap Facebook and Instagram messages with heterosexual men. Apparently, I guess gay men, okay? Told her that she was not allowed to put kisses at the end of social media posts. He would regularly check her mobile phone, tell her what to wear, and demand she send him pictures to prove she was at home. During a 4-week romance,
God damn.
he bombarded her with calls, sometimes up to 30 calls in the space of half an hour. I don't know what happened in an hour. Falsely accused her of cheating on him whenever she did not answer. During one call, he warned her, "You'll get a car through your front window and I'll stab you in the neck. You know what I'm capable of."
What? How did she get involved with this guy?
They met on Instagram.
Right, but where are the red flags?
She said on their first date they went to Five Guys. That probably would have been the first red flag. Five Guys, not that expensive.
Five Guys is delicious.
It is, but first date, maybe like the second. Anyway,
where are they? Was this local?
I don't think so.
Okay, because Five Guys is like right around the corner.
Let's go. I'm hungry. All right. Let's see.
Should that could close by now.
You messed me up. He was jailed for 6 months after he was found guilty of engaging in controlling behavior in an intimate relationship. He was
a charge.
Yeah, well, she put a restraining. I guess she put a restraining order on him. Let's see. The pair went to Five Guys in Manchester, so that's
that's not, okay.
For their first date. And whatever her name is told the hearing, "We saw each other for 4 days in a row. At first, he was good, but he started getting controlling. On day 2, we became official. Yeah, day 2. Red flag for both of them.
That's what I'm talking about.
Day 2, they became official. Then the name calling started on day 4. This is her talking. I felt quite devastated and upset. We had to meet at certain times, and I have to be up and dressed at certain times. He would ring me several times in the morning and would accuse me of sleeping with someone else if I didn't answer. I felt like I was trapped. I tried to end the relationship 3 times, but he kept saying he would change, only to then threaten to kill me and my family.
Fantastic.
Then his friends, the guy's friends, was actually telling her to stop with her attitude. And during one flashpoint, the jealous boyfriend threatened her with a pool cue in a pub after a row about him flirting with another girl. That doesn't make sense. The court heard. The father said, the lady's father said, I thought Matt was very forward and very over friendly, and I wasn't too happy about the relationship. He was always on her about following her and was too possessive. He would wait for her 12-hour shift outside her work, and Molly, that's her name, went into her shell more and wasn't herself. She went quiet and didn't speak to us as much as she used to. Let's see what else. We went to a barbecue and he was taking photos of Molly texting on her phone. I felt angry. She showed me some of the calls, and there were 32 in just half an hour one morning. Matt rang my phone on someone else's number, so I answered, and he asked me why had Molly blocked him. He sounded angry. I did not approach him, but I told her she needed to end it and let her deal with it. So,
see, I don't get that.
That's what a lot of people were saying, like the comments.
Like he should have.
Like day 4, they should have been done.
No, forget that. But the father knew about it, right? That's what he was saying, and he didn't get involved.
He said no. He didn't know when to the extent that he was saying that he was going to kill him.
Right, but he saw that it was a negative behavior on his child. At what point do you say, listen?
I did not approach him, but I told her she needed to end it, and I let her deal with it.
And I understand that, but at what point do you see this affecting your child to a particular point, no matter how old you are, and say, listen, you need to step in and say something?
But first of all, she's how old? 19?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she probably still lives at home.
Right. So, did you ever dealt with a teenage girl at 19? Well, who knows what she said? She could have been like, mind your own business. You know what I mean? Like.
Oh, well, maybe, I guess, but I don't know.
Especially with girls that are hormonal. I'm not trying to stick up for the dad, but.
No, but I'm telling you right now, when I was 19 or 20, and I was going through it with my kid's mom, I only had one. I was I was being like, I would say looked after or taken care of by my mom's best friend. Okay, and me and my mom's best friend only had one argument in our entire time of knowing each other, and that was when she intervened. She said, "Listen, this girl is not good for you. Okay, you need to get away from this because I can see it's changing you." Now, of course, I didn't listen, but the fact of the matter was, she felt compelled to do her best to try, and only after I pushed her away did she just give up. You know what I'm trying to say? So that and me, I'm just like her surrogate son. You know, this is your daughter, and your daughter's behavior is changing. You notice it, and it's changing negatively. You don't just sit there and say end it and walk away. You need to do some shit, some ultimatum shit. You know. I'm just saying, unless she just left out.
She could have been like, it has nothing to do with him. I'm just, women, especially girls, they're hormonal and...
His intuition said, end it with the guy. If he had enough sense to say, end this right now, okay, he would have enough sense to be like, listen, something's wrong. Something's a little wrong. I mean, if you pick up a little, you pick up a lot. I'm just saying. But read the comments.
Charles Darwin said, he's available, ladies.
Well, it's true, because you ladies, that's what you guys like. You like that kind of behavior.
Nodor said she's been 19 for 11 years now. I wish I had the picture. I didn't freaking put the picture on here. If you click on this, we can look at the picture.
Look it.
And then the gym fanatic said, if he's calling you names on day 4, you should have been long gone before day 5. So,
Agreed.
That's her.
Agreed. Click it. Let's see what she looks like.
Wait, you gotta put... Don't you gotta...
I don't know. Just click
Hold
it.
on.
Just click it.
I am, but it's not working. Jesus Christmas.
Okay, hit control.
Copy and paste it. There.
Yeah, double click it.
Yeah, she's 19. That's why they're saying she's 19, 10 years ago?
Oh, yeah. She looks older.
Yeah.
And he looks younger. Maybe it's just a picture. That's the only picture we got?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh. Yeah, in this photo she does look older. I won't lie, she does. She does look older. I'm digging her cheekbones though. But he definitely looks young. and a dirtbag. So
she's 19, he's 24. I'm sure he probably had a car, and she was at home and wanted to get away from daddy. And
that
come
sounds
over to her boyfriend's house.
That sounds like a jab at me. So
what are you talking about?
Slide because I know you're going through something right now.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Okay, but you're throwing shade at me just like somebody else. Oh, zoom zoom! I just did a nice segue. All right, so
what?
I did a segue. You're throwing shade at me, and the next episode is throwing shade at Vibe. So I did a nice
strap in, everybody. Strap in.
All right, so check it out. Stop. Ow. Check it out. So I'm involved in a group of gentlemen. We have our own little web series. Okay, it's about geek culture and everything like that. And our most recent, latest edition. Came on and we're cool and we went to groups together and whatever. So
went to groups. What?
No, group events.
Okay.
Group events.
Okay.
What are you talking about? He then eventually decided to get involved with a longtime friend of his, and now they're engaged. And so what happened was one of the dudes in the group got a message from her and said, "Listen, we are giving out." We're sending out to save the dates, so look out for it. But do me a favor and don't tell Vibe because he's not invited. Okay. Now me and this chick, okay, we were okay up until an incident where I told you about this, right? Basically, what happened was, he wanted to get back into shape. And so I said, "This is a great idea." I joined in. I said, "Let me join." And we were trying to figure out our schedules and how to match our schedules with JJ and get this workout on. But the guy in question, I don't know how to say this. I'm trying to do it without like I'm trying to do. I'm skirting around it. Anyway, so he decided a day and a time, and his little girlfriend is like, "Well, you guys need to change the time because it doesn't work for us." So in our group chat, we're like, "Well, it's not about her." So
wait, was she in the group chat?
No.
Okay.
No.
So what did he do? Text you and said it's
not? No. She texted me and said, "Can you guys change the time?" And I said, so "Chick, I didn't choose the time. He chose the time." Okay. Furthermore, what do you need him for? I mean, I didn't say what you need him for, but she's like, "Well, oh yeah," because she said that time doesn't work for me because I need my man and blah blah blah. You guys need to do it earlier or later. And so I said, literally, "You need your man?" I said, "You guys live together." I said, "Knock it off." I said, "I'm sure you can spare him for something that's important, health, fitness." And she fired back at me. She goes, don't tell me that I need to knock it off. She said, "You are nobody, and don't talk to me like that." I said, "Okay, cool." That was the end of my conversation with her. So I go back to the group chat and I was like, "Listen, you know what? This was your idea with JJ. I will I'll leave it alone. I will withdraw myself from it because I was basically tagging along. You know what I'm trying to say? So do your thing, figure it out and work with you and your girlfriend at the time, schedule. But I want nothing to do with it." And so she goes, "Well," she texts me after because I guess he went there and was like, "What did you say to him?" And she's like, "Dude, I didn't want you to drop it. That's not what I wanted you to do." I didn't even respond. I was done.
She texted you that.
Yeah.
After being nasty,
yep.
She texted you that.
Yep. And I let it go. So, that was pretty much it. After that, we didn't speak anymore. I had nothing else to say. I didn't really care. I wasn't angry. I didn't dislike her. Any more than I originally did. When I first met her.
But didn't she say something else?
I don't remember.
I think something else happened that it was like.
No, that was the beginning. Then we skip forward because it looks like she's trying to she throws shade at me off to the side. She doesn't say it to me. She says it to the homies, and then they tell me. So he who shall not be named got a message from her a couple weeks later saying, "Hey, listen, this is a great idea for Geek Bros, and I want you to do this."
Oh, this is it.
Right. I want to do this. What do you think about it? He goes, "Yeah, sounds cool, but did you speak to Vi about it?" And she says, "No, I don't want to talk to him about it." She goes, you're the brains of it. You're the one who's in control of the project. So, like, I'd rather just talk to you about it, and then you just, do what you got to do. He's like, Vibe doesn't take me seriously, so, I'd rather, talk to you about it. Basically, that, like, he's in control. And
like, he's like the owner.
He's the owner. Like, he's the man. I'm just the, all I do is what?
You sweep up after us.
Yeah, I sweep up with you, because never mind that I co-host it, film it, direct it, edit it, do the post-production.
And it's at your place.
And it's at my studio. So, he was like, no, this is a team thing. It's our thing. You can't do that. I can't circumvent the producer of the show. That's not the way you need to talk to him about it if you want to do it. Never happened. So he told me about it, and I said, you know what? The next time I speak to Mr. Man, I'm going to say, listen, your lady is not welcomed anymore in the studio. Anything has to do with it. I don't care about her Swifty bar. I don't care about her makeup or her any other crap that she wants. She's not welcome. But they calmed me down. I brought it down. A couple months later, she actually came back after they got engaged. Now they're engaged. She came into my studio. Miss Two-Faced piece of shit came into my studio. I'm sorry. All nice and friendly.
Wait, why? Why'd she come?
Because it was finally for the first time we all went to see Solo.
Oh, I remember.
So we came for the review, and so she came with, and I didn't think I had to tell him don't bring her because I'm like, well, we haven't spoken.
She talked shit about me.
She talked shit about me. She even told him that we have issues, which I don't. What issues do we ever have? We had one argument, but whatever. I didn't think this chick was going to walk into my home. So
if I don't like you, I'm not coming over.
That's what I'm saying. So when she walked, so he comes over, and I'm like, okay, cool. We're doing the thing. He goes, we're on the way. I remember this. We're doing the podcast. We're on the way. And I said, we? I said, there's no way she's walking into this house. There's absolutely no way. We haven't spoken since that issue. And you talk shit about me to one of my boys. Walks right in. All smiles. Hi. Mwah, mwah. And so I fake it. I fake it till I make it. And it's funny because JJ and I spoke about it today. Because now it leads up to the next thing now. So, again, she threw shade again when she spoke to he who shall not be named for the second time. Again saying, don't tell him he's not invited. Like, okay, I want to be quite honest. One, the guy in question, I am not that close with. He's a cool guy. I worked with him for about a year, but I'm not that close with him. So it doesn't bother me if I don't go to the wedding at all, to be honest with you. Mm-hmm. I actually have only have any interest in the bachelor party because that's gonna be sick as shit. But guess what? If I'm not invited to that either, guess what? I'm cool because I'm not on that level with you. I don't feel like I'm that close with you, so it doesn't really matter to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So what do you think by telling my boy, hey, you're going to the wedding, but don't tell Vi because he can't go? I don't give a shit.
Maybe she wants your dick.
I don't give a shit.
But there's got to be something going on that she cannot stand you so much. There's something that happened.
From one mini argument. And
but she shouldn't even, that argument, she should have never even sent a text message. That had nothing to do with her. That text message never came with her. In the story.
But I guess you could say that maybe I came off rude when I said knock it off. You can spare your man.
Yeah, but if she knows you.
But I was honest though. But I was honest. But whether it was humorous, and I was being humorous, it was said in jest. It was said with sarcastic humor. But at the same time, I also kind of meant it. I said, give me a break. He's trying to lose some weight. Oh, we're doing this together. Okay, we're being trained. And JJ, by the way, all jokes aside, this guy's a professional. He knows what he's talking about. So, you know how much money people pay for a personal trainer? And we have a friend as a personal trainer?
Okay, her fiance, did he tell her to text you?
I don't know. I think she did it on her own.
Why does she have your number?
Because I just wouldn't say we got close, but we started working together, and she was involved in some of the episodes of Shut Up, I Love It. She was in some of the episodes of she came into some of the podcasts.
Shut Up, I Love It.
Yeah, that's your phrase, right? She was I did a mini.
Okay, so she had her,
yeah, she was kind of involved.
So what did her man say after all this rude text messaging? He didn't say anything.
No, he didn't say anything.
So basically, she has his balls in her purse.
No, absolutely. He's a thrower.
So he has no fucking voice, no nothing.
I don't believe so. I don't. But I think he likes it though. I think he likes it like that.
That's cool.
So
that's cool. But don't come for some other dude like that. He might like it.
Right? No,
You know what I mean?
no, but I mean,
She needs to stay the fuck in her lane.
But in the end, though, because he doesn't say anything, because he lets her, in my opinion, walk all over him. Because let me tell you something right now. When we went to Friendsgiving at his house, and the way she spoke to him in front of her, my kids asked me, "Daddy, why is she talking like that to him?"
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like, what'd she say?
You know, she's like, you're in my fucking way, or move, or you need to come help me with this. Like, she was very aggressive while friends were there. And I was just like,
And he didn't say shit.
no, he didn't. It was. I even have recordings of them. They were doing unboxings for us, where she'll talk to him, and he'll literally be like, "But I just want to," and I'll be like, "Holy shit! Yeah, I have them on my computer and unedited because I don't have the full clips."
And they're getting married.
Yeah, because apparently this is what he wants. This kind of behavior is fine, but look, to each his own. But what I'm focused on is that why are you coming at me? Why are you trying me with my friends when we don't even talk? I don't say this is probably as
Because she does it to him, so she thinks she can do it every bit. Like, she's the boss.
she's the queen bee.
Let me
make it
in
very
her
clear.
world. It is in her world. So now she thinks that she could fucking treat you like that, JJ like that, whoever the fuck is in there can treat her like that.
Let me make it clear. Make it very clear. In our circle, nobody likes her, whether she knows it or not. In our circle, not a single one. They all tolerate her. And I was tolerating her. And I was trying. Let me tell you right now. When I really got to know her at Star Wars Celebration, I was telling everybody I'm trying to like her.
I didn't even like her.
I said it over. I said, guys, I'm trying to like her because we've got this new guy here. And Star Wars Celebration was when he first joined the Geek Bros, and I liked it. He was really good.
Right, he was. He's got a voice.
Exactly.
Yes.
And I said, if this is a package deal, I will do what I have to do to try to like her. And I tried, and I did well until that moment. But are you serious? I want to say right now, I don't give two shits about going to that wedding whatsoever. I don't. I don't care. Congratulations to my boy. I think, you're marrying your best friend or whatever it is.
I wonder if someone's going to give him a speech like the one who shall not be named got a speech.
Oh no! Listen, I don't know, but I'm not close enough to him.
Right, I know.
To have that intervention. So that's it. But what I can say is she needs to just knock it off, let it go.
She needs to keep
your
name out of her mouth.
Pretty much. You just, hey, we sent out to save the dates. That's all you have to say. Why did you have to say don't tell?
There's something funny is going on there.
You purposely said don't tell Vibe because he's not invited. So what? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Why aren't you letting me go to your wedding? No, I don't care. I don't like you. I don't like you at all. I think you're a bitch. I think you're a horrible person. Okay? And this is a long time coming. So, and I'm telling you right now, and I made it very clear, she may not see this. He may not listen to this. She may not listen to this episode. But I'm telling you, the next time I see her, it's on. Yeah. The next time I see her, if she has the nerve to show up at my studio again, and when we all start recording, I'm going to say, please leave. You're not welcome here. Just like that.
I kind of want to call her and invite her over now.
I'm letting you know right now. The next time this chick steps into my studio, the next time, or the next time we're out socially and she tries to talk to me.
You know what she's going to do?
What?
She's going to ask you to record the wedding.
Listen.
Listen, can you ask Vibe if he can...
I would do it. I would record their wedding. But for whatever reason, I forgot to put the shutter up. So it's just all black. It's all black and all you hear is audio. And it's just black. My bad. But I'll produce the hell out of that. You get lower thirds of the blackness. You get an intro and an outro over the blackness.
Oh my god.
Fuck that, man. Fuck her. Okay, I'm telling you this right now. It's unnecessary, but mark my words. You guys all heard it, and I will follow up with you guys if this happens. The next time I see her and she tries to speak to me, all fake. Or the next time she comes over to the studio and tries to be a part of either the podcast or any kind of recordings, I'm going to look at her and say, please leave, get out of my face. And I'll let her know that I've been kept abreast of every single negative thing she said about me for no reason. Mind you, I haven't spoken to this girl since that one time. I have no interest in her. Period. So it's on. And it's gonna happen. I'm telling you. Because she doesn't let this man go do his thing. It can be bros night out, and she'll be there.
Alright, so is there any way that I can be here too?
Well, I mean, you're gonna be in the presence of he who shall not be named. Are you gonna be able to maintain that?
I'll fucking throw down with all these motherfuckers. Let's do this.
We just gonna light this bitch on fire.
Fuck it.
It's my studio. This thing is expensive. No way. So that's throwing shit at Jay.
Listen, first of all, the one that shall not be named against this shit. Period.
Oh.
She'll run her fucking mouth.
Oh yes, she will.
I'm ready.
Oh
Let's
yes,
do
she
this.
will. And I bet you. And I'm telling you right now, she'd end up hitting me because I would give her a piece of my mind.
No, she wouldn't.
I'd let her
I
know
would
what
fuck her
I would
up.
let her know what I thought about her since day one. I met her I sort of met her. It was Star Wars: The Force Awakens. I went with He Who Shall Not Be Named, and actually the guy was there. I didn't know it was him. And she shows up. She's wearing gothic outfits. It's fishnet stockings, I believe, short shorts. I think it was black lipstick. And I remember looking at He Who Shall Not Be Named. I said, "Who is this?" She was vulgar. She was loud. She was disgusting. And I'm just like, who are these people? Why did you invite me to come with you to see Star Wars with these people? You know, when I meant these people, I meant pretty much her, but because they're entertaining her, you know. And I'm just like, I cannot stand this chick. He goes, "No man, it's okay, it's good." I didn't like her from the moment I saw her. It's the funniest thing. And so when I connected the dots and said, "Wait a minute, that's the same girl." Oh shit! Now I know I don't like her. Oh my god! And I tolerate it and I try my best. And I'm telling you guys right now, she was made part of the group by me. I made her part of the studio. I almost damn near handed her off an entire brand to her, trying to get to like her and to make her feel included and stuff like that. For what? To be cussed out because I'm like, let's work out. Let's me and you, my dude, wait. No, come on. But if you guys have anything to say about this rant, by all means, or if you have a rant similar, email us at friendswithissues at gmail.com. Because seriously, fuck her. Yeah, fuck her. I wish she listened to this shit. I'm telling you. Come at me. You listen to this? Come at me. And dude, if you're listening to this, I'm sorry, but your woman is a piece of shit. So, but she's your piece of shit. So, to each his own. So
Congratulations on the engagement.
But listen, hold on now. I still put a congratulations.
I know, and it was
video.
very nice.
I did a little congratulations video, and I threw that in
still,
there.
Even still.
Mm-hmm. I shook it down. I put it in. I shot him out in the podcast. I let her come into the podcast to show off her ring. Okay, I did a mini.
There's
video.
something else.
Okay,
maybe
I tried to like this chick. Sorry guys, I'm going too far with this. Let's move on. Okay?
Sure.
Now let's lighten it up a little bit with.
Please do.
Then we're gonna lighten it up a little bit because it's time for. Yeah, I'm pissed.
I can tell you're pissed.
I'm pissed.
I've never
No, man, but come on. You trying to? I mean, that's just look. And and the sad part is, I think he knows and he doesn't care. But again, we're not that close anyway.
But it doesn't matter that he doesn't care. He just doesn't have the nerve to say anything.
You know what I'm saying? So
It's time
JJ would say something.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah,
he would. I'm pretty sure he would.
JJ, your girlfriend's hot.
She's pretty.
Time for
No, she's not hot.
Stupid News.
Stupid news up in your ass.
Why is everything up in somebody's ass tonight? Is you
Transgender.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay. Okay. You want to be called Jessica?
I want to be called Jessica. Yeah. I want to be called Jessica. And I want to treat you like shit. And I want to treat all people that are in your area like shit.
Bring it.
Okay? Sorry.
Okay, so for stupid news, man takes drugs to police station to have them tested. Before I even start, how high?
This is one of your friends, right?
I don't know what to say now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Sorry. We here at Friends with Issues would like to retract that statement.
All right, so police received many calls for assistance, but this one was quite unusual. Douglas Kelly, you dumbass, 49 from Hawthorne, Florida, of course, Florida, called the Putnam County Sheriff's Office on Tuesday, police said, asking them to test the drugs he bought a week earlier because he wanted to press charges against the person who sold them to him. Kelly's public defender did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Police said Kelly told them he had a bad reaction after he smoked what he believed to be meth and thought he was sold another illegal substance. In an effort to ensure the quality of the drug the suspect purchased, detectives told... Wait, did I fuck up that up? I think so. In an effort to ensure the quality of the drug the suspect purchased, detectives told Kelly... See, that's what commas come in handy.
Commas.
Detectives told Kelly if he came to the sheriff's office, they could test the narcotic he purchased.
They probably laughed their asses off.
They probably thought this guy would never show up.
Right.
Well, Kelly drove down to the police station and handed over the clear, crystallized substance for officers to test, and tests showed it was meth, according to the Facebook post. He was arrested and charged with possession and booked into the county jail. Officer used this incident to let others know on that they are always here to help test any illegal drugs. Quote, if you believe you were sold bad drugs, we are offering a free service to test them for you, the Facebook post said. Remember, our detectives are always ready to assist anyone who believes they were misled in their
illegal drug purchases.
Yes. This is this fucking idiot here.
Because they probably
fucking white person.
Hold on. Once he took this picture, he's like, shit, you know what? This was a bad idea.
Like, I'm coming down off my high. I fucked up. So somebody posted, grunt, understandable. Just the other day, I drove up to an officer, handed him my beer, and asked him if he could hold on to that and video me pulling some stunts in my car. He did not take the video, but I did get a nice picture at the station. Like, but seriously, how high, like how, I guess that's what meth does to you. You just don't.
I guess.
Or is that like fake news?
No, that's legit. I can see that happening. I mean, why not?
But do you think he sobered up and was like, did he think he was in a dream?
The look in his face
was like, fuck, I busted?
Yeah. That is not a look of I'm high. That is a look of I fucked up. That was a stupid ass thing I just did. Like, that's regret.
But it's not like he drove. He literally called and had to drive there, so he was thinking about this on the way there.
I think he was so pissed that he didn't get his high that common sense.
But he was high.
No, he said he had a bad reaction to it. So he had to have come down off of it, and he didn't take any more because he thought it was meth.
So you're telling me that he was sober going there?
I believe so. I think he was so mad about it, he didn't think properly. You know? He didn't think. Like, you know, I think he was...
I'm taking drugs to a police station.
Right, but even though I bought it...
Listen, Kelly, what's his name? What's his name? Hold on. Douglas Kelly. Please call me. Email me, because I need to hear what the fuck were you thinking?
Or if anybody knows Douglas Kelly and can give him Holls' number.
Okay, please. Not her number, please. Not her number.
No, her number, because she needs some companionship, and I think Douglas Kelly is the man that will dust off those cobwebs. Okay, and I'm talking about cob the fuck webs. Okay,
smack you again.
No, don't hit me anymore.
All right, well, that's it.
That's it?
We's done.
So you know what you're doing your favorite part, right? Your stupid ass favorite part of this goddamn podcast. It's...
I hope, you know what? I hope when I leave, I hope that you cannot fall asleep. I hope that you're up and you're like, oh my god, like your balls start itching or something like that. Like a bad case of jock itch. Or you start hearing noises.
Wow, why's it gotta be all that for? Alright, I already think I'm haunted here.
Really?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
I can't sleep anymore.
Part of this goddamn podcast.
Why? What's going on?
The shit that I'm hearing when the boys aren't here is nuts. I'll explain it to you. I'll tell you. Or maybe I'll tell you on the podcast another time.
Yeah, we'll have to.
My favorite part of this goddamn podcast, it's... Joke of the day.
You're over it.
Oh my god. It's joke of the motherfucking day! Woo! Yo, I'm fucking tired, okay? Yo,
I think you got an adrenaline rush from being so pissed off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm ready to fight somebody. Get at me, chick.
That's funny. You want to fight a girl.
Listen, that's no girl, okay?
I know, I was going to say, she'd try to fight you.
That's no girl.
All right, so the joke of the day actually comes from one of our listeners.
Yay!
Mitchell.
Woo! Who's that?
Actually, we talked to him last week.
Mitchell, what's up, dog?
So he wrote in here.
Mitchell will be down to come here and confront that chick with me.
Oh, hell yeah.
He'd be down. Absolutely be down.
She wouldn't fuck. I don't. Maybe she would fuck with him. I don't know.
She'd probably hit us both. But the fact of the matter is,
his wife, I wouldn't even fuck with her.
Oh,
Angelique, she'll fuck a bitch up real quick.
Oh, so bring her down then. So
she'll jump on somebody like a spider monkey, man.
Me and him will call her out her name, and when she's ready to swing, and then Angelique can jump in and
she's. I wouldn't even mess with her.
Put that on YouTube and viral. Sorry.
All right. So from Mitchell. He wrote in here, bad joke. And it says, What did the buffalo say to his son when he left for college? I do look pretty bad in this hat.
You do. You look awful.
I don't fucking care. It's better than the shiny forehead.
Beloved you? I don't know what the fuck I just said. I'm sorry. What did he say?
What did the buffalo say to his son when he left for college? Bison.
Oh, that's cute.
That's
cute. That's cute.
I don't know if I should
bison.
put his.
Yeah. I like it.
The only reason, and you know what the thing is? Whatever. It's all good. Because if I would have said it, it'd have been like, boo.
I don't think so. I think I like it. I think it's because it's titillating.
Thank you, Mitchell.
Mitchell, you're the man.
Thank you.
We're gonna wrap this
and thank you, JJ, for emailing too.
Yes, thank you. Guys, you should definitely email us because we're going to tear it apart and call you and not call you and stuff like that. But on that note, we're about to wrap this thing up. Social media first before we go. Coming soon, Facebook and Twitter. We've officially decided to do it. But right now we do have our Instagram. That's friends with a Z _ issues, where you'll see random posts. Eventually you'll see, the Instagram previews of our episodes. I hate you. And random posts. Twitter, we're gonna be throwing up like random things when we get there. But right now, the main thing, you need to email us about anything that you've heard on this podcast, previous podcasts, or that you'd like to have us talk about. Conspiracy theory, funny jokes, anything. Just hit us up. That's friendswithissues@gmail.com. That's friends with a Z with issues with a Z, one word, @gmail.com. That is where you can contact Holls and Vibe, because Holls and Vibe want to hear from you. Okay?
Yes.
We want to hear from you. Send us pictures of your tight, small engagement rings. Do it.
Send me a picture of your tits.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No.
Why not? What's the problem?
Because knowing our luck, we'll get like really saggy, like half-filled balloon tits.
Okay, but maybe 1 out of the 100 we get, that'll be really nice. Let's take our chances.
All right, let's roll the dice. Send those tits, okay? Okay, send them all. Man tits, girl, and women tits.
No, man tits. No.
Men have nipples too.
Please don't. Not if they look like women's. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see titties like yours.
But the transgender. Oh.
I love you.
I've been Vibe, and remember, listen to everything, but believe only what you can prove.
And I'm Holls. Toodles noodles.
Got something to say? Email friendswithissues@gmail.com. This is an audio production of Vibe Revelation Studios, the cure for your common day. VibeRevStudios.com.
You know that was inappropriate. Just to about my breast, because that's just not. I don't think
I've even seen your. Have I seen your breast before?
I don't know if you see my breast, but the fact of the matter is that they don't know that. Everybody thinks we fuck on this thing. So
you talk about cobwebs in my pussy, bro. That's okay.